Isaac's terrible life may continue in Dead Space 2, but here's something that will put a smile on his face: easy achievements. Today on Strategize, IGN's experts are going to tell you how to rack up points on the scenic sprawl. It's not the safest place to live these days, but your gamer score will love you for it. First, a quick note. If any of these achievements give you trouble, try attempting them on your second playthrough. Trust us, it makes things much easier. Okay, with that out of the way, let's start with My Boomstick, an achievement where you'll have to kill 6 enemies with 1 line gun shot. Luckily, this is pretty simple in Chapter 3. Gather a large number of the pack, lock them down with stasis, and let her rip for 20 points. This is easier if you've upgraded the damage and width nodes on your line gun. Next up, we have Going for Distance, where you have to impale an enemy, have it fly more than 17 meters, and then stick to a wall. Dead Space developers, you really are a sadistic bunch. Anyway, an easy way to do this is the large hallway in Chapter 5. This is where you fight an army of necromorphs after beating off the Tormentor. Destroy all but one of the enemies in the room, then lure it to one end of the hall. Use the stakes you find on the ground or Slasher's Claw to deliver the impalement. Naturally, you should line up your shot so the stake sticks to the statue or wall on the other end. And if you haven't gotten it already, sticking someone to the wall with a Slasher's Claw will net you the Taste of Your Own Medicine achievement. Both are worth 20 points. Next, we have Csection. You'll have to knock down an enemy with the contact beam's alternate fire, then kill the enemy with the primary fire before it gets up. This is a little tricky because a fully upgraded contact beam will just kill the dude outright. To get around this, respec your gun and remove any nodes that increase the damage of the weapon's alternate fire. You'll only get the respec ability in Chapter 7, but you can use it anytime during a second playthrough. Locate a lone, tough enemy like this guy near the end of Chapter 4. Knock him down and quickly charge the contact beam for 10 points. Moving on, we have Elevator Action, where you have to knock off all the necromorph tripods during the elevator ride in Chapter 7. Although you can use any weapon, the easiest one to use is the contact beam on a New Game Plus. By repeatedly using alternate fire from the center of the lift, you can knock off every tripod as soon as it appears in a window. You'll get 15 points for this. And speaking of Chapter 7, we have Collect Pang, where you'll have to collect the Pang treasure. Obviously. The treasure is in a secret room in Chapter 7. Get to the mainframe and locate the circuit room with the elite black slasher. The circuits in that room can be put into a certain order to make them blue. Once that's done, a special panel will appear and let you rotate the maintenance hatch to reach the secret room. You'll get 20 points for your trouble.
Unauthorized visitor, mainframe.
And there you go, Strategizers. There's nothing quite like getting achievements for doing horrible things to mutants. They would do the same thing to you if they had the chance. For more tips, tricks, and rationalizations, head on over to guides.ign.com. And if you have any comments or suggestions, be sure to tweet us at IGN. I'm Jessica Chobot, and we'll see you here next time on Strategize.